Forget your oath or agreement with anyone. Your loyalty is to Rivers people. Bayelsa Traditional Rulers Council tells Governor Fubara. Exactly. Forget your oath and forget pleasing anybody or your loyalty to anybody. Loyalty to Rivers people is the most important thing, that's the paramount thing. So Fubara has been told, it means that all the Ijos are behind Fubara in this struggle in Rivers State. Wike'S as an Equerry man, he's just trying to create a problem, but I'm sure Fubara will definitely survive this problem that are trying to create for him. So let's dive into the details and see exactly what the Bayelsa chiefs are trying to say here. All right. Traditional rulers, Ijaw elders, and groups have called for a peaceful and amicable settlement of the political crisis in Rivers State, which led to change in the State House of Assembly leadership and threat of alleged impeachment against Governor Simi Fubara. Chairman of the Bayelsa State Traditional Rulers Council and Ibenanawe of Ekpetiama Kingdom in Yanagoa local government area, His Royal Majesty King Bubaraye Dakulu, the second Vice President of the Ijaw National Congress, Chief Nengi James, and Ijaw groups including the Citizens for the Sustainable Development of the Niger Delta, CSDND, and Ijaw National Development Group, INDG, also known as the Ijaw People's Assembly, IPA, have agreed that the warring factions in the crisis must come to an amicable and peaceful agreement for the sake of the people of the state. Okay. Chief James Opara said it is too early for political actors to engage in a show of strength and ego clash that will throw the state into chaos. He called on elders and political leaders from the state, including the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Chief Nyesom Wike, to intervene to put an immediate end to the crisis rocking the state. The INDG, also known as the Ijaw People's Assembly IPA, also called on political actors in the state to consider the people before taking any action against the elected governor of the state. The chairman of the Bayelsa State Traditional Rulers Council, Ibenanawe of Ekpetiama Kingdom in Yanagoa local government, King Bubaraye Dakulu, called on the warring factions to sheath their swords in the interest of the people. He said the warring parties should sheath their swords. That is what they need to do. I think when a fight like this is happening, everyone should know that they are there to serve the people, and service to the people is paramount. It doesn't matter what oath you take or what agreement you had with individuals or groups. As long as those agreements are not to serve the people, it is illegal. So the governor or whoever that is wrestling with him must know that the people of Rivers come first before any individual. So the service and the direction of these settlements must be victorious, maximum service of the people of Rivers State. The governor of Rivers State must ensure that the state is peaceful and intact. And in fact, he does what will bring service to the people. So the governor should be loyal to the people of Rivers State. That is what he is there to do. Like I said earlier, it doesn't matter what oath he took or agreements he had, so long as those agreements do not maximize service to the people, or do not serve the people of Rivers State, it is not correct or it is illegal. He called on President Bola Tinubu to prevail on the Nigerian police and other security agencies to do the right thing in the state, saying Mr. President should tell the law enforcement agencies to follow the rules that are their responsibilities. For instance, why should the police shoot at a governor instead of giving the needed constitutional protection? Mr. President must call the IG and other persons responsible for the law and order and warn them that this is a new era. Also speaking, the second vice president of Ijaw National Congress, Chief Nengi James, also called on Rivers people to be calm and support Governor Fubara. He said the governor is not doing bad or good. He just came into power. He has started his blueprint. He has started his developmental agenda and is going on. He is not in rancor with Rivers people. We want both parties to drive their gunpowder, and Rivers State cannot be among those states where they will declare a state of emergency. We want a situation where Rivers people should be living with their eyes closed. And I want to call on the security agencies that any time there is a security issue, they should maintain neutrality. The people should support the rule of law in the state. And I want to support our leader always, Governor and Senator Edwin Clark, and all Ijaw people will be with him and support him. Exactly. So what the Ijaw people here are trying to say is that the warring parties should sheath their sword, should stop fighting and put the interests of the people first before any other thing. Both Wike'S, the police, the president Tinubu, and the governor of Rivers State, Fubara, all of them should consider the interests of Rivers people first. If they can do that, then that would be great. Okay? If they can do that, that would be great. And that is what the Ijaw traditional leaders are asking the people to do for peace to reign in the state. Okay, so there are a few comments here. And somebody saying Rivers men and women stood against the federal might to save Wike's second term because we then believed in him. We also believe in him now and can do more for the oppressed leader to sustain Rivers State. Wike should not talk of structures if we never took federal bullets to make it happen. Sim deserves a chance also. Exactly. That's what somebody is saying. Another is saying, at the end, he shall account to the people of Rivers State and not to only those or a man who helped his political career. That is it, and that's sure. That's how Edo people were mocking Oshomole, but today they are regretting their actions of standing for Obaseki. Some states need mentorship to continue their growth and development. There's not like mentorship here. These people are looking to continue to hold the states to ransom. That was Oshomole was against godfatherism, but now he wanted to remain godfather of Edo State, and that is why they also fought against him. Okay, godfatherism is what is putting Lagos where it is today. The same godfatherism when Obaseki was fighting Shoshori in Edo State, it was the same Wike that supported Obaseki to succeed in that fight. So why is it that today what he fought against in Edo State is what he wants to establish in Rivers State? And that is the question people are asking him. And so instead of making peace, all these political carpet baggers, will be complicating matters for both parties. How? These people are already asking for peace. That's what they're saying. Sim should be allowed to serve Rivers people. This is Sim o'clock. Time for Sim. Confucianists should stay clear. That is it. Wike only casted one vote, and Rivers people casted many. So he won't be. He won the election by God willing through Wike's influence, respect each other's interests, and allow the people enjoy the dividend of democracy in Rivers State. Agreement and agreement. A question is, what kind of agreement is that? Okay, he should know that he is the governor of the state, exactly, and take full charge of that state. Which agreement is agreement? Yendiaba. Yendia. Now be smart, Show the electorate what is his chance of winning the second term. Who is that? He will win. That is all. No one made him governor if not God and Rivers people. So people should just watch what they're saying and watch the way things are going in the state. Thank you for listening, and let's have a comment.